Go. Okay. So welcome everyone to our Face Challenge channel. And for today is the last day for our 4-day Face Challenge sessions. And we have one of our favorite, one of the best. We haven't seen her for a while though.
Yeah.
Liza from Manila.
Yes.
One MCM, but
Oh,
she's one
thank
of the best.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Marguerite. Very generous introduction. Thank you so much. And so my name's Liza Magtibay. I'm here from Manila, Philippines. And tonight I follow after all the other gorgeous leaders, the gorgeous ladies who taught us this week, starting from Maria,
Karen.
no, starting from Karen and Sally. And then we also had Maria. Then last
Mhm.
night we had Rosalind. So you saw all their flawless faces. Tonight I give you the semi-flawless face, okay? So you have to bear with me. So because among everybody, I'm the one who had the problematic skin because I'm oily skin and I'm acne prone skin. But we're gonna have fun tonight because we're going to be reducing lines and wrinkles. Okay, so just a quick story or a quick background. I am part of the huge organization of Pat and Margaret Song. I am very grateful to be under their leadership and mentorship. And pre-pandemic, we really didn't have much contact with them because we would only see them whenever they came to the Philippines. And then, once in a while, we would see them on trips. And so those were just those few times that we would see them face to face. And whenever we saw them, we'd grab them and then just ask them our questions, and they'll just give us so much wisdom. And it has really helped us a lot in our business. And so this is one of those few times that we got, oh, give me a second, that we got Marguerite and Pat in the incentive trip. We found them while we were in Dubai. Okay, give me one more second. I'm pressing the wrong slide. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this was in 2017. We saw each other in Dubai, grabbed them for a photo and a quick session. And then this was in 2018 when we got the privilege of visiting their home, beautiful home, in Potomac in Washington, D.C. in the U.S. And this was when we walked into their home and it was about to be sunset. And then Marguerite said, quick, let's get to the back and take a photo. And this is no filter, just the natural beauty of God's creation. I mean, look at that color, look at that background. And they get to see this view not every day because it depends on when they're there, right? But look at how beautiful and relaxing that place is. And it's really a nice reminder for us, for those of us who look for freedom, who look for that kind of feeling that, hey, being able to build a business that allowed me to build my dream home, and you get to see it and you be in it every day, right? So this was them. This is us visiting them in their home. And then last year, finally, after the pandemic, they were able to come back to Manila for a few days. And to commemorate their visit, we did a TikTok video. And this is the first time ever I've been on TikTok. And I did this only for Marguerite, Pat and Marguerite. Okay, so this is us. And look at how Marguerite is better at dancing than me, right? She's so coordinated and I'm like totally lost, right? So we're having so much fun with Pat and Marguerite. And next month, they're coming to see us again. So we're very grateful for that. So yeah. And so I came into the business thanks to my friend who was at that time a businessman. He was an architect turned businessman. And we came into the business. First, I came into the business because number one, I had very bad skin. And number two, when I saw the compensation plan of the company, I said, this is the kind of royalty income that I dreamt to have as a writer, but because I can't get it there, I can actually get it here through this business. And I'm so grateful to our sponsors, Dennis and Angie Ong. So they're now team elites and also Million Dollar Circle. And we are really grateful that if it weren't for their invitation, I'm sure the trajectory of my life would be completely different from what I have now. And also thanks to their support, their mentoring, and all the other uplines, my husband and I were recognized as a $1 million circle, I think 2 years ago, right? And so all by God's grace, um, that handsome man right there you see, that's a bonus I got in this business. We met here in the business, and yeah, we got married also, thanks to this business, no? So yeah, it's a good bonus, right? Okay, so this is me when I started the business. Can you imagine this girl talking about skincare, right? So like I mentioned earlier, I had very bad skin, never went to the dermatologist because I was afraid of needles, I was afraid of treatments, right? And what happened was I just tried a lot of skincare products and did not get the results. But when I came into New Skin and I started using the products, I saw a difference between in around 3 months time, and I was really thankful for that. And that showed me, hey, these products are good. There's great potential for this business, and I continued on, right? And so this was a fun picture that we took last year. This is I think a 9 year difference. Is my math right? That's a 9 year difference that we took. So this was me and my daughter in 2014 when we went to Hong Kong at the train station. And then last year when we visited again, my husband said, hey, why don't we take another photo, just reenact you and Shanna. And then this is what, so isn't it nice? My husband always says, isn't it good that, in the photo, you're the one who did not age in the photo, right? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Not bad, right? So thanks to New Skin. This is my husband. His name is Joey. He used to be an auditor for PricewaterhouseCoopers and here in the Philippines. And he even had an offer to work in finance in Switzerland. But when he saw the business, he decided to quit his job after 2 months of being in the job. He quit his job and did New Skin full time. And that was way back. And, if you look at the products and how it works, yeah, you can look at his before photo. He here looks like some criminal, a thug. Yeah, he looked like a thug, but now look at him all handsome, is with his bow and everything. So yeah, so thanks to New Skin products, right? Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking to you about reducing lines and wrinkles, right? And we already saw our amazing devices for the last 4 nights, and last 3 nights, and you really know by now that New Skin, our devices, is considered as the #1 brand for 6 years straight. And of course, it's getting better and better and more exciting with the coming of Well Spa or Renew Spa. And so tonight, I'm just going to talk about the galvanic spa and one of the accessories, which is the spa treatment. Okay, but just a quick review of how the galvanic spa works. So it actually works because it's has galvanic currents that adjusts to our skin, right? And it will help your skin, depending on its charges, do several functions. So one, it can help with detoxing, removing all of the negative impurities. And then positive charge, it will help your skin absorb more of the active ingredients that you are putting on your skin. No? So that is where you will see all the benefits, because when you just put product on your face just using your hands, it's fine, and you can even do some patting, additional massage, that's good. But the galvanic current is very good in pushing in the actives into your skin so that you can absorb more of it and get more of the benefits afterwards, right? So that's that. Oh, thank you, Karen and Mary. Okay, all right, so tonight we're going to talk about the spot treatment. Okay. And while I'm talking, I'm going to assume that some of you, if you haven't started, you can go straight into your Lumi Spa cleansing, like what Sue is doing, right? So thank you. Just continue. You can just, let me just open the gallery so I can see you guys. Okay, so you can do your Lumi Spa already while we're talking, because I'm just gonna go straight into the spot treatment as we go along, okay? So the galvanic spa has several heads, as you can see here. And tonight we're going to focus on the spot conductor, right? So you already saw how the face, the strawberry head, and the knuckle one, the one that we're using for the body, you already saw it being used several times this week. And then tonight we're going to focus on this one, okay? The spot. Okay, in case we don't know it yet, this is how we get it. We press this gray button at the back, and then you just put it back in to just replace the heads. Okay, so the fourth head is the one for the hair. It's a comb accessory. You can use that together with your Nutriol serum. Oh, you don't have the head, the comb head in the US, right? In North America, but we have that in other places. Okay, so sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so that is the galvanic spa. And the good thing about the galvanic spa is it has pre-timed and pre-assigned charges. You don't need to worry about this because the machine already did that for us. We just need to know which number we're going to be using, right? And so you already know that for the face, we use the number 1 and number 2 with a negative and positive charge. We'll be using number 3 tonight because it is 5 minutes and it has a positive charge. Okay, so I will explain a little bit more about that positive charge in a bit, but this is just a guide for you. You can follow along with this as you're using your devices and its consumable products. Okay, so now let's talk about aging for a little bit, and we're gonna talk about mechanical aging. So this is usually the aging or the lines that's caused by our muscle movements, our habitual muscle movements. Like if you like to furrow, like you do like the 11 o'clock right there. If you purse your lips a lot, like maybe use the straw, or maybe you're like, biting your tongue, asking the Holy Spirit to stop you from saying something nasty, right? Okay, the thinker stance. If you keep touching your like this, right? Yeah, don't do that. Okay, how about weight fluctuation or sleeping on one side? So these are things that actually cause stress to your face muscles, and that will cause lines on your face. And so the true face line corrector is going to be working on that kind of aging, the mechanical aging aspect. I hope I'm making sense so far. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you now how we do the true face line corrector as I go along. There'll be some more, but this is very easy. So the galvanic spa, you do the facial 2 to 3 times a week, right, for your face. But for the true face line corrector and the spot conductor, you can actually use this every day, once to twice a day, because it's more targeted on your areas, right? So you can use this every day, okay? Every day. So how do you do it? After you've done your Lumi Spa, your cleansing, and you want to apply a toner afterwards. So I have 4 toners here. So I use 4 toners, and it really depends on the mood that I have for the day. Like which one do I want to use? So I have my priming solution, my Here You Glow, my pH balance, and my triphasic bright toners. So these are 4 toners that I have here at home. So if you're going to be using the True Face Line Corrector for the day, avoid using the toners that have exfoliation on them, like the Here You Glow, and maybe also the triphasic bright, just a little bit of this. It has a little bit of exfoliation. Why? Because you don't want to cancel out the peptides, the True Face Line Corrector after that. Am I making sense so far? Yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna choose between this one. So I have the True Face Priming Solution or the pH Balance. I'm gonna use the pH Balance tonight just because I haven't used it for a while. So you can use a cotton ball, nano mist spray, but if you're always in a hurry like me and lazy, I just put it on my hand and spread it. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Karen, I never thought of that too. And then I saw the information and I thought, yeah, that makes a lot of sense because if you are putting together an exfoliation product and the peptides, you're going to miss out on the peptides. Okay, so I already put on my toner. Okay, you can use a cotton ball if you like. So next is we're going to use our line corrector. Now, it's okay if you don't see me. You can look at the pictures here that I put. These are sample photos that I collected. And the idea is you do have to be generous with the amount that you are applying. Why? Because remember how galvanic spa works. It has currents and it will push in the ingredients into your skin. If you use too little, there's nothing to push in there. You know what I mean, right? So here's my True Face line corrector. So let's try it out. So, I guess just a quick share is that because I'm oily skin and because I started using the products a little earlier, I think the advantage that I got or the benefit I got was I don't have as much wrinkles. That is one benefit also of having oily skin, right? But I do have wrinkles. And I have been more diligent just using my galvanic spa rather than doing the True Face line corrector. But now at my age, I realize I need to do it more often. Okay. And I've realized also that this can be also a good alternative or a good complement to Collagen Plus. Okay, I'll explain a little bit later. So I'm just gonna put this, let's see, why don't I put it here on my nasal fold? Because that's usually where we have the lines. Okay, a little bit here on the under eye because I didn't get enough sleep. So let's see, where should I put it? Maybe I can put it here. And this is like painting on your face, isn't it? Wow, look at Karen go. You should spotlight Karen. You can just spotlight Karen. Look at Karen go. You should be the one teaching this session, Karen. Okay. People have nothing to learn from me. Okay, here. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Marguerite. Okay, look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, you gotta give us extra tips here, Karen. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna spritz my galvanic spa with the moisture mist a little bit on my hand. And I'm gonna go to number 3. Okay, so the nice thing about the galvanic is it does all the work and thinking for you. The dots represent the number of minutes that you'll be doing. So this is a 5-minute treatment, the number 3. And I'm going to start here. Oh yeah. Drink water. To help add to the conductivity. Okay, so how do you do it? You just move your device like that. Yeah, like how Karen is also doing. And then I'm just like, I just thought maybe it'll work on the jawline too, Just like,
because I have a lot more wrinkles than you. I actually use the knucklehead.
wow. Okay, there you go. Well, thank you, Karen, for helping me out in this session tonight. Okay, and then so for here, the lines can go this way, upward, or on the, yeah, like that. Okay, so while you're watching me and Karen, and I hope the rest of you are following along, I'm just gonna show you some more additional information very quickly. But look at Karen go. Wow, this is like a pro right there.
I got a lot more work to do than you, Dal.
Okay, hang on. All right. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at this very quickly while you're watching us. Okay. So when you apply the galvanic spa and the True Face line corrector, you just follow it along on the areas of your concern. So it can be your under eye, okay, the line on the forehead, the nasal fold, left. Okay. So now, what's so special about the True Face line corrector? You know, when this first came out, New Skin was like the first company to even talk about peptides. Nowadays, you hear peptides everywhere. People are just saying, oh, I know peptides. Most products are using it. But back then, New Skin was the first to use peptide technology. So the idea of these peptides is they will, it's like a key. They act like the key that starts the engine because it will signal your collagen producing cells to what? Produce more collagen. Okay, so to produce more collagen. So when it produces more collagen, it will make the lines look like they're disappearing, reduce the appearance of the lines, and it will make your face also look more plump, look more hydrated, because of all the other ingredients that's included in our True Face line corrector. So True Face line corrector targets deep, moderate to deep lines. So let's say, yeah, I forgot to put here. Okay, so here on my 11 o'clock. The good thing about our peptides is it has a positive charge. Why do you need a positive charge? Because remember, number 3 has a positive charge. So like charges repel, meaning it will drive in the peptides or the line corrector deeper into your skin. So you will have more effect, or you will absorb more of the peptides, right? So the True Face line corrector is really focused on reducing the lines and the wrinkles, right? And here you will see, okay, the additional benefits of the line corrector, that it boosts your moisture levels, and you will see that, for example, pardon?
No.
Am I coming out? Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. I thought I was getting feedback. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the good thing about the line corrector is that if you are not, because before there was still no beauty focused collagen, right? That one you can take in. But for the external, at least you can go with the True Face line corrector, because this really helps with your collagen, right? It will firm up the collagen that you have on the surface of your skin so that it will boost the moisture levels and make your skin look more plump and lesser of the lines. Okay, so that is the nice thing about our True Face line corrector. Now, the question that most people will ask me is, can I use the True Face line corrector on its own without the galvanic spa? Yes, you can. It's perfectly fine. If let's say you can't do the galvanic today, you can just use it like your regular serum or moisturizers. Just apply it on your face. But you will see here, based on this study that was done for 8 weeks, right? So you will see the gray bar and the blue bar. The gray bar shows the improvement that your skin had when you're just using the line corrector on its own. But look at the blue bar, especially on week 8. Look at that dramatic difference, that with the line corrector with the galvanic spa, right? So why? Again, it's because the galvanic spa drives in the ingredients more into your skin absorbs more of it, then you will really feel more of the effect. So according to that 8-week study, people saw improvement, 20% on their fine lines, 21% on their crow's feet, 17% on the tautness of the skin, right? So that is your True Face line corrector, okay? And then, okay, so I'll stop here first for a second. So I'm done with my line corrector. So if you have finished your line corrector and then you still see some product left over, you can just apply it on your face. Just spread it with your fingers, right? So that 3 minutes, that's number 3 is a 5-minute treatment. Okay. I don't know if there's any difference you will notice with my face, but there is a
Yes, you can see. Yeah, you can see the
Absolutely,
difference.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You could
there
see
is,
up.
right? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
smaller.
I can do it here on the jawline. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
learning with you just as thank you, Mary. Yes,
Okay.
Sue, we're about to do the firming pearls. Now, the firming pearls I use. That one I really use. I don't get to use it every day because my skin is oily and my skin can only take so much product. So I've learned my regimen to just use according to what my skin can handle, and I alternate between the products. Okay, so that's what I do. And so why don't we, are you done with your treatment, Karen? But you're doing
I was just,
doing
I
both
was,
sides.
yes, sorry, I didn't do one side, but I do my lips because as I've gotten older, my lips have gotten crinklier, and so the line corrector also helps with your lips.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you know, more makes it nicer for kissing your husband, especially
absolutely, makes
this
them way more
Valentine's.
kissable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's really Valentine's. You know, I gotta get ready. Okay, so I'm being so silly. Okay, so now here's the thing. You know, it's very funny. I just remembered a few months ago, a partner of mine was brought in somebody to our event, and then they were introducing to me. He introduced this person to me, and I found out that this girl was working for a company that sold fillers, skin fillers, and so she was repping for that company, and she sold skin fillers to dermatologists and all these aesthetic centers. And then I said, oh, okay. And then she said that she had a nose lift done. She's like not even 30, but she did it because, well, she says she has to show how the product works and then treatment works. So I said, oh, that's very interesting because I thought it was, she's quite young to be doing those, but she had to do it. And then she suddenly pointed at my face and she said, you've had fillers done, haven't you? I'm like, really? Why? Why do you say that? And she said, well, I can look at here, the sides of your eyes. I can see that you had that something done there, and you probably had some done on your forehead, although there's still some lines on your forehead. I'm like, really? Why do you say that? Because, you know, if you say that you are really older than I am and you don't have lines there, most likely you've had some fillers. And I said, no, haven't had any fillers done on my face. And she was really amazed. And I said, you got to see our galvanic spa. So my partner actually had her sample the galvanic, the Lumi spa and the galvanic spa. And I just, you know, afterwards I heard she got really interested in the gadgets, and I think she might even be interested in doing the business, right? So I share that story because I just felt a bit affirmed, especially, 2 nights ago, I was listening to the skin doctor say it this way. He said, when it comes to skincare, you don't want to waste time. Don't be lazy. And I was like, what did he mean? He said, don't be lazy because you are fighting against time, right? When it comes to skincare, you are fighting against time. That's why you have to be diligent about your skincare. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. And I kind of felt affirmed because I did have the opportunity, I had the advantage, I guess, of starting early. So my skin, I was able to correct the acne, all the scars and all that. So I'm very thankful. And so imagine now, at whatever age we start using the new skin products, it's really going to build on what you have in terms of the good stuff, and whatever is missing, it's going to it's going to add on to that. Did I make sense with what I just said? Right? Okay, so hopefully that helps, and that encourages us to be consistent with our skincare, with our galvanic spa, with our well spa that we're going to learn about next week, right? I'm very guilty. I need to be very consistent with the well spa. Okay, so enough yammering. I'm gonna continue now with the firming pearls. Okay, so this is what we do, Sue. So when you're done with your treatment, you can just go on and use your firming pearls. So the firming pearls, this is something I use especially after the galvanic treatment because I know it's going to absorb more of what I have in terms of the ingredients, right? So here, let me show you first how we use it. So you just tear it open. And what I learned was you just spread the serum on the fingers. Don't spread it on one finger because the serum is just going to get all on one finger. So I spread it in several fingers and then I will put it together like this to kind of like dilute or spread it some more. And then I will apply it. So since I'm only doing half face, I'm just going to do a half face. So you spread the serum on the face. Okay. And then what you do is you just massage with your fingers. And here, through this face challenge, you've really seen a lot of massage techniques. Hang on. And while I'm doing my massage, I'm going to show you this slide about the True Face Essence. Okay, so let's watch this video. Okay. Yeah, so that is our True Face line, True Face Essence Ultra, our firming pearls. This is really a very powerful product because it has our own age lock blend. It also has our tea green 97 in there. It also has vitamin C, vitamin E, and squalene. Okay, so you will see that women said that 94% of them observe lifted skin, firmer skin, and a more contoured and sculpted look. Okay, so I'm just finishing up. So when you're done with your application of product, you can even do a little bit of patting just so the heat from the fingertips will help push it in some more. Yeah, and then for those of you, maybe you're in colder environments, you're not in a humid country like where I'm at. For me, I just put this on and I'm done. I don't add additional moisturizers anymore. But if you are very dry skin and you need additional moisturizer, you can add maybe your Celtrex. I love Celtrex. And this one also, the Triphasic Bright cream. Yeah, and you can also put in your eye cream afterwards. Maybe I should do that because my eyes are like looking like. And you know the eye cream, there's two kinds, right? So people ask me, which one do I use? I said, use them together, right? Because they're different functions. Yeah, so because the Lumi Spa Ideal Eyes, this one is really for hydrating. It helps with reducing the puffiness, the appearance. And I like the I Love Bright Eyes because that one has blue light protection. This has blue light protection and we are always on our devices, right? So we need, and when you, of course, it will show if you have problems under eye there. So this one I put on, I just give it like a few taps, and then I will add on the I Love Bright Eyes afterwards. On a regular day, what I usually use is the blemish serum, the Lumispa blemish serum. This has really been amazing for my acne problem. This and this, the back to choke. This too is like amazing, amazing, amazing. And if I may plug a Pharmanex product, Marguerite, if it's okay. What really made
there's
a
a
difference
question.
for me with my
There was
skin really was the Meta. That
Yeah.
really, you
the
know,
Meta.
the purple, we call it the purple pill over here. So the
Yeah.
Meta or reset in other countries, here we're called reset, okay? But I still call it Meta, just because it sounds nicer. That one, when I use the Meta reset, that really made my skin condition more stable. Because I've been using new skin products for a long time, but because my inflammation can be very high, whenever I try a new product, I will notice that I would break out easily. Marguerite knows this. So I would easily break out. It's like every single new thing that I try, I will break out. So I've become very conservative when I use the new skin products. Like I will like take a lot of time with one product before I use a new product and all that. But when I started using Meta, I noticed that my skin didn't break out as easily. I noticed that when I try new products now, I don't break out. So I just, wow, this Meta is amazing. I mean, it has a lot of other benefits, but that's the primary benefit that I got out of Meta. So I'm very thankful. Lesser breakouts and all that, that's really, Meta was a big difference for me, right? So I hope that helps. You know, so in the US, in North America, I think the subscription program got on like 10% discount, right? So subscribe. Okay,
know.
so I'm done.
There's a question.
Oh,
Someone asked if you can use a blue pearl with a facial spa.
okay, you do the facial spa first, Lee, and then you put the firming pearls after. So after you do your facial spa, you put on your toner and then you apply the firming pearls after. You just massage it with your hands. Don't use the galvanic to put it on there. I'm not sure if that will work. You just
I
might get
think somebody, I don't know, I tried, is if you want to use a spa, I think you can use a line corrector and the boost.
Because it also has microcurrents.
Yes, the boost and the line corrector
Together?
together.
You mean you put the line corrector and then you put the boost and then use the
If you
boost
want, I
device?
have heard someone was teaching me that as you do the boost, right after the boost, you should put line corrector on because your skin just being galvanized.
Yeah, because anything you apply after.
Yeah, but then I said, suppose you put it together. I don't know. Someone can try and let us know. Do half your face, okay? Do half your face for a week and then come back and let us know whether that work or not.
I think the logic works. I mean, according to the mechanism, I think that logic could work.
Work,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Karen will try it. Yeah. Would love to have it. Yeah, sure, Karen. So when you are in Alberta, Canada, definitely very dry, you would want to add on another moisturizer. So let's say you did the line corrector and then you did the True Face Essence now. You can add on your what's in Canada?
I think the blue pearl, there's a cream, there's an uplifting cream. So in the winter, I like to do that.
Yeah.
Add the lifting cream, then even on top of that, I start adding, what was the thing I used? The
Rejuvenating. No, that's a really old
Moisturize Me. Right now, I'm in love with Moisturize Me.
Moisturize.
What product at the time?
Thirst
Because-
fix.
Oh, Thirst Fix. Yes.
Yeah. Thirst Fix is gel type. So it still works on all skin types, but I think for dry skin, you would want something creamier because it's more hydrating. That's what I heard. So you can try Thirst Fix or Moisturize Me, whichever you like.
Yeah,
best.
try it and come back and report.
Yeah, why not? Okay,
Then
so
we know.
I'm done with my face, and now I see more of the effect with
Yes.
the firming pearls. Do you
Hold
ladies
it, hold
see it?
Let me take a
Huge.
picture of you.
Yeah, you need to take a photo of me because my face is so uneven.
I know. Wow, it's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, so definitely the firming pearls made a huge difference, but the line corrector also helped because you saw earlier the nasal fold and all that, right? Okay, so I might have gone on too long. Thank you for having me. If you have
Okay,
any more
hold it.
questions,
Yeah, let's see. Let's do a gallery so we can have pictures taken.
yes.
Hold on. All right. Okay, let's put video on. So I'll take a picture of everyone. Are we ready? Set, go. First page. Then let me go second page. Yay, second page, Zoom user. We have iPhone, Zoom users. We don't know who that is. We have 2 iPhone. Okay,
All
this is
right.
great.
Okay, so thank you everyone. I hope you learned today, and we are so excited about next week. We're gonna learn about the well spa or renew spa. So yeah, so thanks for coming. Bye
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. I learned heaps.
Thank you.
God
Yeah.
bless. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye
I'm
bye.
Bye.